Hey everybody, welcome to Halls of Atonement 17. So I've been trying to work on this series where I'm doing an 18 of each dungeon, and also where I'm trying to rank up my own key. And considering previously I had done basically about 15 or 16 of most dungeons, it's actually pretty hard to or to get into pug groups with just having those done for rank 18 dungeons. So that being said, here we are in a 17, just trying to get our IO up a little bit higher. I figured I wasn't going to record these and then just record the 18s, but I figured, if any of these runs help even just a handful of people, then so be it, right? There's some use in that. So before we get started here, just want to remind everybody or let you guys know that I am, excuse me, that I am streaming on, so I have been streaming on YouTube, but now we're making the full switch over to Twitch. So I'm streaming on Twitch, my 2 raid nights, and then some other streams here and there. So that's twitch.tv/momentine_. Don't forget the underscore. I'll have a link to it in the video description below. So we're running here. PI on Gargoyles OP. Yeah, that works. Cool. So we're running with a Shadow Priest, a Vengeance, and
5,
a Havoc Demon Hunter.
4, 3,
and then a Resto Shaman.
2, 1.
It's a little unconventional here, but, it's a 17. It shouldn't be too bad here, as long as the tank's making some good pulls. I've had some runs here where the tanks were just pulling like one little group at a time, and it's like, come on, you can do, have some faith in yourself. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna kick this guy when I can. Looks like I'm gonna, okay. Is he just grouping them over here? That works. They're not all grouped together. So the one thing I didn't cover so far, the affixes this week. Looks like the priest just died already. That's not good. Gonna throw out a trap here. So basically the affixes are explosive, bursting, and obviously tyrannical and prideful. So the things you have to keep in mind with bursting is that when these mobs die, they put a stacking debuff on the group. It can be dispelled, but what you have to remember is you don't want to necessarily kill everything at the exact same time. So when you're doing a big AoE pull, you can AoE them down, but make sure they die at least within 3 seconds of each other, because the debuff lasts 3 seconds. So as long as you're doing that, then you should be good to go. So that was a pretty terrible pull. I don't know why the tank didn't line of sight them, but, it died. Not the end of the world. Okay, so we do have a vent there. Gonna go ahead and kick that guy. Somebody else already kicked it. Make it rain right here with the volley. Good. Now the other mechanic, because it's explosive, there's going to be a ton of explosive orbs. And all you have to do is target them and hit them with any spell. It's pretty easy for melee to handle them. So mainly I'm going to be trying to be mindful of the ones that are at a distance where melee can't reach without, kind of going out of their way. Okay, good. Now we've got this bow here, and I believe Prideful spawns after this. Gonna drop a binding shot for this guy, for the tank, so that he can kite. There we go. Go ahead and volley. We got an aim shot. Rapid fire, the usual. Good. I'll kill this explosive. Nobody else was really close by. Drop down a tar trap. As always, trying to be useful. Trying to help our tanks kite. But, I mean, it's a 17. These aren't hitting too hard. But it looks like he's still deciding to kite. So it's always good to do some kind of slow on these mobs. Okay, good. Explosive shot. Let's kill the one Gargan. These, we can kill them at the same time. 2 stacks is it's manageable. So another thing, that's why priests are very useful this week, because the bursting is a magic debuff, and priests can do 1 clean mass dispel and hit everybody, or cleanse everybody, I should say. All right, so we have our first pride here. I'm going to use my defensive once the pride's at about 50% health. Usually at that point where the healing gets a little less fun to heal. All right, this one's dying pretty quickly though. Alright, good. Now hopefully he does a double pull here. He should, because we have pride and I have all my cooldowns up for it. Perfect. Perfect. So I'm gonna take a step back in a second here, so I can out of range. Whoops. So I can out of range the big guy, the thrash ability. Yeah, good. Good. Alright, so the priest and the healer should be back here with me. Actually, maybe I was in range because I'm missing health. I wasn't paying attention. But, yeah. You should be out of ranging this stash if you can, as a DPS or a healer. Or range DPS, I mean. Alright, good. First section, pretty clean. Bursting does interrupt mounting up. It's just something to keep in mind. Not that it really changes much, but if you're wondering why you can't mount up, well, that's why. It's bursting. So here, I don't know if he's going to do the double pull or not. Oh, okay, that's the pull he's doing. Interesting. That's fine. He's going to make sure to be out of range, and I'm going to single target this obliterator down. So the whole group's dying, and I'm not. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside because I'm doing my job. I should let them know. Okay, move out of that. Looks like Melee's handling the orbs pretty well here. So something to note with explosive shot, if your target dies while it has explosive shot on it, it's actually fine. Because the explosive shot stays on the corpse of whatever enemy you put it on. So if something's about to die, it doesn't matter. You can put explosive shot on it and you won't lose out on any DPS. The Thrash, out of ranging it. So hopefully he doesn't take the path where he jumps down, but it looks like he is going to be doing that. Is he pulling more? Doesn't matter. Let's go. Big damage here. Okay, he is pulling more. I guess it's fine this week because there's not a lot of kiting you have to do. Okay, good. Oh, stack for Master Spell. That's what he's saying. Okay. It's a good idea. One of the dogs is enraged. Good. Now here we just have to be careful not to get hit by the blast. It's very hard to see sometimes. I'm gonna move out of the group here. Pop in my heal. I had 4 stacks. I'm gonna pop my defensive and health potion. Will help the healer. Okay, good. We're cleaning this up. As long as we don't get hit by the blast, we should be good. Gonna pop my trinket as well. I really want this pride to die without us dying. Okay, it's almost done. I'm gonna go ahead and kill the explosive. Okay, good. Oh, we lost the healer. Hopefully he gets res by the priest here. We should be good. I mean, he could run back. Okay. Oops, I somehow untargeted my target. I'm gonna back up as much as I can, get out of the thrash radius. Moving in a little bit here. Ah, that sucks. You hate to see it when you aim shot a target and they die right before your aim shot hits. Yeah, as I always say, well, you know, as I always say in my YouTube videos that actually make it on YouTube, so I'll tell you guys that I did about 5 or 6 other runs of 18s and 19s, and they didn't end up, or I didn't end up finishing the recording because the runs ended up not working out. And like, I don't mind uploading runs that go poorly, but I at least want them to be, you know, completed, right? So Is this all he's pulling? I hope he pulls a little more here. I guess we're pulling them. Okay, good. I'm gonna go ahead and AoE this. Binding shot down. Good. These guys are really on the ball with killing the orbs. I like it. It's definitely like a tank and melee, or it's easier for tank and melee to do it. Don't be that one guy who doesn't switch to the orbs ever, and then the group wipes due to some orbs exploding off in the distance. Don't be that guy. Prepared to kill orbs. Obviously, if it's easier for melee to do it, hopefully they do it, but yeah. Alright, so hopefully these guys adjust to me a little bit here because we're kind of cramped up. Good. Gonna pop my defensive, get the pride at half health. Gonna pop my self heal now. I'll move a little. Oh, almost hit that guy. Good. So I should have my cooldowns and everything up for the boss, which is ideal here, because it is tyrannical. Dropping a binding shot. I'm going to. Thought I could purge this guy. I'm not seeing the debuff, or buff, I should say. Oh, I was targeting the wrong target. Silly me. Okay, I purged the one of them. I purged one of them. Hey, one down. Good. So we have the loyal Stoneborn to help us with the boss. I don't know if he's doing another pull before we pull. We're not. Good. Alright, let's do our opener. Hopefully the tank doesn't move him out of this right away. And the priest dies right away. Awesome. On a tyrannical boss on top of that. He just stood right in the slam. Alright, no biggie. Just have to do lots of damage. And survive for a long time. Not like this boss has over 2 million HP or anything, right? So I'm gonna kill that orb. So you see, if people get hit by these beams, the refracted sunlight, all you have to tell them, don't insult them. All you have to say is, hey, excuse me, sir, ma'am, please go download or pick up Mario Party and go play some minigames. Those will surely help you defeat this boss. There's a lot of minigames in Mario Party that remind me of just avoiding that beam, so it's good practice. Oh, this is going to be a long boss fight. Yeah, but at least the tank is positioning the boss accordingly. According to the puddles, I should say. So that we can move pretty easily here. Have that tank just kind of keep him in the middle, and then I have to disengage over a bunch of whatever that stuff is on the ground. Hit anima, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just blood. Blood from the deceased. Oh, it's debris. Never mind. I don't know why debris is leaving puddles of blood on the ground, but yeah, we should definitely be moving. And over here. So yeah, if you get out of this circle, you're gonna get feared. Oh no. Don't pull him out. Right, so I'm gonna have to jump over. Okay, should be good. Oh, looks like he's not changing sides this time. Oh, we're doing it. Other than the you know, priest dying right away. Pretty clean kill so far. Yeah, this is basically how a lot of my 18s and 19s have gone. Where, you know, it's just a little mistake and it's enough to like tilt people, and then people don't want to continue the run, and it's slightly annoying when the run's pretty good and then that happens. But you know, it happens. Oh, this even slows you, eh? Good to know. Oh, almost done. And there you have it. Okay, well, we're still making some good time here. Going to double tap, aim shot this guy, put my dot on him. So here's something I've been reading that. So right now we're in patch 9.0.2. Patch 9.0.5 is on the PTR, and Blizzard's saying that they're going to be tweaking some of the legendaries, some of the underperforming legendaries. So there's chances are that hunters are going to get a better legendary for Mythic Plus. That's what I'm thinking. Because right now we basically use the same legendary for everything. It's kind of boring. And at that, the legendary we do use is, in my opinion, extremely boring. You know, you're just applying Serpent Sting, which is already one of our talents. It's not even a new ability or anything. So yeah, so the little ankle biters here don't actually give you whatever it's called, the bursting. Okay, good. Okay. So now we can just run right through. Aggro this guy and kill him upstairs. Hopefully nobody pulls anything else. Looking good. Gonna misdirect. And we pulled the other for some reason. Oh wait, we might need it. Actually, yeah, we do need both. Okay. I mean, whatever. I need to... I was just about to say I need to not be in front of this guy because he does a slash. Well, I'm going to mark one of them, make sure we kind of focus it down. So it's these two, then it's Pride. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pop my CDs on this thing. As long as my cooldowns are back up for the little minion spawns on the boss, we should be good. And yeah, this next boss is kind of the one that make it or break it on Tyrannical Week. Hopefully everybody understands the mechanic. And just to be clear with you guys, basically these little imps spawn. They run into the group and then you need to kill them. But when you do kill them, they're not actually dead until the person who has the Turn to Stone debuff, I think what it's called, brings like the circle debuff. You need to basically have that one. You need to have the boss jump on to where the ads died, so that they break down into pieces. They crumble. Hey, pop in my defensive. Gonna go ahead and double tap aim shot here. Alright, here we go. So I don't really have cooldowns. That's fine. Pops Lust. This Demon Hunter looks really cool right now. Alright, I'll let these guys carry me. They're doing some really good DPS. Alright, volley here. These guys are all gonna die. So when these do die, they all kind of blow up. And if you don't have the debuff, you want to move away. Good, 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 good. That's what I want to see. Very clean. My mouse is doing that thing again where it shuts off for whatever reason. For like half a second. Yeah, so I'm going to save my CDs for the next set of ads. This should be up shortly. Anytime now. I want to use my CDs. There they are. Perfect. I have everything up for this. That's on me. Just gonna go ahead and turtle. Okay, didn't do it in time. Oh well. Kicking the one in the back. Okay, that sucked. I was supposed to turtle that. Was just off by, I'm not even gonna say half a second. But yeah, ideally I would have turtled that, wouldn't have taken any damage from the leap. So I've been able to disengage out of it in the past, but for some reason I haven't been able to recently. Okay, good. New set of ads are coming out. There we go. Gonna go ahead and cleave, but if these guys all die right now, it's probably gonna kill the group. Everybody's kind of low. Gonna get this explosive. Perfect. Looked like the Demon Hunter was going for it, but again, you never want to be that guy. Okay, I'm just gonna turtle this. And perfect. So it's gonna kill all these little stone guys, and I take no damage. Dealer must have been happy with that one. Okay, great. Good DPS. The tanks normally like to CC one of these guys and pull the rest back, but actually this week it should be fine like this. I'm gonna throw a chop down, just so they kind of group up. Gonna misdirect as well. Binding shot down. Alright, so this pull is nothing too interesting, as long as the that one cast they do that empowers the Gargans. As long as you interrupt that, then you're good. Oh, I'm standing in the blast. Finish this guy off. Explosive. I'm gonna target the lowest HP one. Gonna save my volley for the next pull. It's another big AoE pull. Gonna have everything up for it, which is ideal. Alright. So before we get into this pull, just a reminder that it is my stream. You're gonna be streaming at twitch.tv/momentine_. And while the main focus is gonna be on World of Warcraft, once in a while I'll be streaming other games as well. So it's gonna keep things fresh. I think it's a pretty fun little community we have going right now. And yeah, just come check it out. It's definitely a lot of fun. No, he died. Okay, well, whatever. That was some nice DPS. I feel like that pack can be slightly annoying to deal with sometimes, but I mean, on a Tyrannical week, not that bad. Cool, so we have one of these Stoneborns for the boss, I believe. Yeah, good. Power infusion on the gargoyle, that's smart. I want to see how much damage whoever's controlling the gargoyle can do. The priest is doing damage, that's nice. So all you have to do for this fight, you want to make sure you're interrupting the boss when he's about to do the volley. I forgot the name of it. Something burst, I think. Volley of power, that's the one. And then when the ghost is running towards you, you just want to make sure you're at one of these pedestals like this. Super simple. Then every time the ghost reaches you at one of the pedestal gets consumed. But you don't have to worry about it, because even if you use all 4 of the pedestals, a new pedestal just spawns. So you never have to worry about running out of them. So I have my cooldowns coming up here shortly. Gonna make sure I'm all stocked up on focus. Looking good. And let's do this. Good. Tank is keeping them in the Wild Spirits cast. Or circle, I should say. Good. Well, the Shadow Priest is doing some pretty good single target boss damage. I definitely appreciate that. So in a group like this, my responsibility is like, you know, bursting down, doing some big AoE damage every 2 minutes on packs, do some respectful damage on bosses. But then these single target classes like Shadow Priests are definitely very useful for tyrannical boss fights. So now it might look like we're out of the pedestals, but a new one should spawn soon before the next ghost. But we won't need it. Doesn't look like there's another one. I was told more pedestals are supposed to spawn. Alright, so he's gonna pull that thing. We're gonna go ahead and cleave this side. I think it's always good to just, you know, cleave one section at a time. Binding shot on them, so they... Okay, that didn't do anything. You know what? I need to be... that's my mistake. I need to be focusing on these explosives. This is a very tricky room here because of all the explosions going off. Okay, good. I'm gonna keep my eye out on explosives. Got that one. One in the corner back here. One right here. One right here. Okay, we're doing it. And we want to group up if possible. Oops. Didn't mean to cleave off of that orb. I mean, we handled it. It's fine, I guess. It's going to be kind of tight because we have to do this little mini boss plus Pride and then the last boss. We only have 5 minutes to do it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and AoE here. Good, he can't heal anymore. We should be able to get this. We'll have Lust up as well, which is perfect. Yeah, my one complaint about Wild Spirits is, man, when you put it on the ground in these dungeons, when there's stuff on the ground, yeah, it's really hard to see. Okay. Ooh, man, we're cutting this close. Go, 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 go. Everything counts here. If we kill this in about, let's see, 30 seconds, or by 320 we're pulling the boss, and we're fine. But we will have less in about 45 seconds. So, we should be good. So my cooldowns will be up shortly after Lust. That lines up nicely. And as long as we have no hiccups on last boss, nobody dying to pedestal throws or whatever that ability is called, then we've got the 17 in the bag. Oh, I should not have used my heal there. Oh well. Alright, so I'm saving my cooldowns for once we Lust. I knew that was happening. I saw it. Silly me.
Your pride undoes you. You are no match for my power. You are beneath my contempt.
Okay. Cooldowns are up now. Good.
You are beneath my contempt.
He's gonna pull everything in a second. And he's gonna throw them out, and then we need to be in between them, soaking. It looks like somebody's double soaking. Or something, because I'm not getting anything here. Which is honestly pretty good. It's good for me, good for the group, because my defensives are not up. and they can soak a lot more easily than I can, which is good. Oh, come on. They're doing it again. So you can actually turtle this, and then he just doesn't channel in your direction until your turtle drops. That is an option here. I don't know if the play is... Hopefully he can onk or something. Because that is our healer. Oh, man. The boss does one more ability where he throws, or not throws, but he does a big blast in a certain direction. Yeah, that right there. Hopefully that guy moves, and he is moving. Perfect. Okay, we should be good. Tank's self-healing quite a bit. Gonna drop volley in case I die. I saw that one coming. Fool me once. Yeah, whatever that saying is. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. No, fool me. Forget it. You guys got it. We did it. That's a 17 in time. I'm just curious to see what the new key is. Let's see. That ring. Nothing great for me. Yeah. What's the new key? Question mark. But yeah, anyways, so that's a 17 Halls of Atonement. I'm getting my IO up. Trying to hit around, like, 1550, 1600, just to have an easier time getting into 18s, so I can continue that series. If I do manage to get into an 18 and we complete it, obviously those videos are going to come on YouTube first. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to check out my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/momentine_. Lots of WoW, sometimes some other games. It's a fun time. Check it out. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you guys around. Take care.